Alright, round 1, game 1. We definitely want to play first with the deck we've got, and this is going to be just fine. Although I imagine that most hands that I look at are going to be just fine. Anything with 2 land, the spells should sort themselves out. I mean, yeah, mostly low drops, so I should be able to get a curve just fine. Alrighty, so the second island would be nice. Get Ether Adept going. So we're going to go with Coral Merfolk here. I don't see any advantage playing Llanowar Elves this turn. But Coral Merfolk bashes for 2. So, island off the top maybe. Just so Coral Merfolk doesn't get blocked. Yeah, that'll do it. Alright. So we're just going to get in for 4 here. It's all about the tempo game here. I mean, Alluring Siren would probably block Coral Merfolk. So we're just going to go for it here. One more land, I get Rusted Sentinel. Meh. Should be fine. I mean, in the aggressive deck, a 3-4 for 4 seems good value indeed. Arachnus Web? Wow. So I could keep Coral Merfolk alive for 1 turn more. Or I could just run out Llanowar Elves. I mean, if I Arachnus... No, it's not worth Arachnus Webbing it. I'm probably going to be able to Arachnus Web something else. I mean, I get in extra damage with Coral Merfolk, but should be fine. Or my opponent could just not block. That seems a bit suicidal to me. Alluring Siren's going to have to block something, and why not block Coral Merfolk when my opponent's so low in life already? Yeah, Brindlebore? Okay, Brindlebore, gains 4 life, there's that. So I can just run out Gin of Wishes here. So, I mean, my opponent can either trade with Brindlebore or he can gain 4 life. Either or. I don't really care. I'm going to be running out Gin of Wishes this turn. Oh, I see. Alluring Siren kills my bear. Yeah, well, yeah, that's a good point. I can't... Oh, yeah, I could have stopped that with Arachnus Web. I see. You live, you learn. So a little bit careless there. Should have Arachnus Web the Alluring Siren, because now the Alluring Siren's going to get 2 creatures off me. But I think we'll be fine. This game will be fine. So I mean, now I've got Gin of Wishes, which, I mean, beside the point, is going to kill my opponent very quickly just on its own, but it also gets me card advantage. I'm also holding removal in my hand. This game's pretty well over. Not a whole lot that can come off the top. I mean, yeah, the beginning of the end step. So Arachnus Web is even better for the aggressive deck because you can stop a creature blocking for just a turn, if you wish. I mean, it falls off at end of turn, but even something huge you can stop from blocking for a turn. So, in my opponent's turn, he's going to, yes, Alluring Siren trades with Merfolk. Brindlebore blocks Ether Adept and gains 4 life, and my opponent goes to 4. Then I've still got Gin of Wishes going nuts. You may play that card without paying its mana cost. Alright, so with Gin of Wishes in play, if you're going to activate him, make sure you haven't played land first, and you activate him at a time when you could play a land. Yeah, so you can activate the Gin of Wishes and potentially play spells at instant speed that you wouldn't be able to otherwise, but lands, just in case you reveal a land off the top, you probably want to activate it in one of your main phases when you haven't played a land. So here we've got something for 4. Alright, Phantasmal Dragon. He might be worth throwing a web at. Just so that I can get Gin of Wishes in for 4, obviously. I could always wish wish for the top card, hope it targets a Phantasmal Dragon, but I'm not going to get greedy. I'm just going to go for... Well, if I Divination here, I draw 2 cards, and if one of those cards is a land, I get to do both. Is that too greedy? That's the question. I think we'll just leave the greed to next turn. You know, because my opponent may just be dead next turn regardless of me drawing extra cards and maximizing, so let's just go with this. So Brindabor has to sacrifice, so I guess I may as well attack with Llanowar Elves here. It'll get in for an extra damage, surely. I mean, Alluring Siren could trade with it instead of Coral Merfolk, but that just doesn't make sense. So Brindabor, yeah, blocks Aether Adept, sacrifices, Alluring Siren trades with Coral Merfolk. I get in for 5. Yeah, puts my opponent at 3. Should be good. And I've still got 7 power on the board. Yeah. Good luck. Alright, what have we got? So Frost Breath would save my opponent for a little while. Not a whole lot else. Frost Titan would save my opponent for a turn. Alright, so that's game 1. Green, blue, huh? So definitely my Lurking Crocodile is going to be good. And what else? Harbor Serpent as a huge island walking threat could be okay. I'm not really aiming for the late game, but I mean, he's so huge and unblockable. Is he better than Chasm Drake? I don't think so, because my opponent's probably just going to be dead before I even have to worry about 6 drops. As in, you know, Chasm Drake comes out and is probably going to be worth 5 damage by the time Harbor Serpent hits the board, so I don't think I really need to change anything. Yeah, let's continue on.